Ako, TNC rin ako dito. Tingin ko,
Kasi biglang nag-invoker, parang, ewan ko.
Logi, wala nang lilane sa Oscar, tapos bumika na yung Invoker. Paano mo rin ililane sa Oscar yun, di ba?
Oo.
Tingin ko, TNC to, TNC 2-0.
So,
Pero since dalawa silang TNC, para ma-break natin yung caster's curse.
ayan.
Go-Optic
Kukontra ka,
gaming ako.
kukontra ka.
Kukontra.
Optic. So we've got 2 TNCs and 1 Optic for the last and final match ngayong araw na to mga kaibigan. Kaya di na natin to patatagalin. Huwag na tayo magpaligoy-ligoy pa. Yung casters natin dyan, kamusta yung bottom lane? Take it away, Wolf and Butters.
At parang nag-isip pa si Tuna doon parang Wolf kung sino ba talaga yung caster natin. Pero yun na nga mga kaibigan, this is the final game of the day. TNC versus OG. Ito na ang game 2 natin. Kami ang magiging casters nyo. I am Butters, he is Wolf. Parang ginaya ko lang yun.
Oo eh.
Parang may ginaya lang ako sa inyo.
Shoutouts pala kay Paolo Bago.
Shoutouts kay Paolo
Bago.
Bago.
Pips natin chat. But, I completely agree with our panel. I think this is gonna be a 2-0 for TNC. Nilabas na yung Filipino Huskar.
Yeah.
At malapit dito, tinapatan ng Invoker. Laning stage-wise, it doesn't have to take rocket science para sabihin natin na lamang ang Huskar laban sa Invoker. But itong question though, kaya bang mag-keep up ng TNC ng tempo? Can they actually hang on to the lead? Kasi definitely they'll have an early game lead. Can they keep it up versus an Invoker na natin medyo late game-wise? I would side with Optic Gaming. But, question is, can we actually reach the late game?
Yun na nga yung sinasabi natin, and we know for a hyper-aggressive team like TNC, hindi malabong tapusin nila to. Probably in 30 minutes, 25 minutes, or so on and so forth. But still, I do think that TNC has what it takes. Pinakita nila kung anong kaya nila gawin.
Yes,
Doon sa
definitely.
ating game 1, so I think 2-0 dito
Yeah, I
para
think
sa akin.
kitang-kita natin dun sa game 1 na they can get a lead, they can hang on to the lead, and they can make sure that they can be disciplined enough. We do have the game right now. Last game of a best-of-2 series between Optic Gaming and TNC. Pakilala natin ng mabilis. Ating mga tropa pips dito, CCNC. Ating Invoker, Zai on the Earth Spirit Paikat with the Bloodseeker, 33 on the Dragon Knight, and Peter Pandam or PPD on the Venge.
For the side naman ng TNC, it's Kuko on the Lion, Tims as Dark Willow, Armel on the Mirana, Raven as the Huskar, and Sam H on that Wraith King.
Of course, game number 2. Napaka-importante para sa TNC dahil makakakuha nga sila ng maganda-gandang pwesto doon sa upper bracket if they do finish this game with a 2-0. And Optic Gaming, sobrang crucial din dahil sobrang pakit ng start ng kanilang araw kahapon. 0-4 kanilang record.
Nahuli si
pa,
Kuko.
Sunstrike
May
tama.
Sunstrike pang bumato.
Every bit of damage that they needed, they got. At napatay nila ang isang Lion dito for the first blood. And going back to what we were talking about kanina, 0-4 ang Optic yesterday. They might go 2-2 today after this if, yun nga, kung matutupad ang nakadikta.
And alam mo, Wolf, itong galaw natin dito, especially for Sam H on the Wraith King, I think it will enable the Huskar to actually wreak havoc kung sino man yung matitripan niya dito. And as we all know, Wraith King is one of those damage soakers, so-called na tinatawag natin dito. And ito, tingnan mo, grabe yung obs natin dito. Masyadong madaming pinapakita. And Tims, knowing that the Shadow Realm can actually hit this courier, he will actually try and go for this. Pero hindi siya naglagay. Hindi na kailangan. Maganda na yung attack animation ko. I'm just gonna go for the TP. And I will give CC Armel the lane advantage as well. Kasi binlock niya ng konti yung Creepstone.
Top lane naman, ginagawa nila again si Kuko na napakalambot, and that is gonna be 2-0 with the gaming. So it seems like si Raven pala ang mag-outro dito ng Huskar at hindi nila ilalagay sa mid.
They know na Paikat dito will actually go for the aggressive. So aggressive try lane. So
medyo nagigets ko na kung bakit Invoker nga yung bigla nilang pinili dito laban sa Huskar if ever. Kasi yung Kwas, actually, sobrang taas nung region na inibibigay. At kapag nakakuha ka nga naman ng something like Null, Talisman, tapos dadagdagan mo ng Bacillus, ang laki actually nung laban sa physical damage. Tapos i-regen mo using Kwas. But this time though, Armel is gonna be very aggressive. Talagang binabata niya tong si CCNC.
alam ni Armel na kaya niya eh. I mean, ginawa niya naman yun kanina. So why not do it again? Pero si Raven
Don't-
dito medyo napapalakad matatag. Talagang gusto niya tumulong. Pero dito, third skill ang kanya nilagyan. And that is going to be... Uy! Dito sa baba,
Grabe.
nagkaroon ng stun. 33 dito. Medyo malayo ang kanyang tatakbuhan. And the Shadow Realm is there.
Oh,
It will
Salve.
get thrown out. Salve will be wasted. Yun lang yung inaabangan nila. They're not
Grabe.
gonna go and commit for that kill.
Salve and I think a Quelling Blade ang ginamit niya doon para maging safe. Zai snatching the haste rune. And Coco now is in trouble. Buti na lang may tulong siya ng kanyang tropang si Armel.
Naku.
Tamang spray lang ng puno.
Nagbandal.
Vandalism.
Nagbandal, men.
Bawal yan dito sa Pilipinas. Pero I guess dito sa Dota 2, pwede naman. Dadating yung point na ang hirap na i-contest ng Huskar actually went for no Burning Spears build. Talagang first and third ang kanyang ginagamit dito.
He knows that he's at a certain disadvantage din kapag ginamit niya yung Burning Spears. Because I think the Burning Spears actually utilizes your HP.
Yes, it
And
does.
for Vengeance Spirit lineup, madali kang i-take down kapag ganun yung nangyari.
Well, I think ang solution dito para sa Optic is to have this DK in a solo lane. Parang ito na yung offlane nila dito sa may bot. Sa may top naman, they want to have a good time for the Bloodseeker. They're having a tri-lane, I mean. Tapos yung Shaker natin, yung Earth Spirit, actually lumikot ito. Paano siya si Armel? Naku po, nanggigil.
Anong ginagawa ni Armel dun?
Nanggigil. I guess. Ito na naman, unang stun. Meron makasunod na Bramble Maze. Meron nga, Tims fighting against 33 with Samage in there as well. At this rate, yung Dragon Knight, sustainable na, paring Butters, because of the 2 levels onto that Dragon Blood.
And 33 dito, shinor niya ngayon mga kaibigan na makakatakas talaga siya with the salve use intact. Hindi niya hahayaan na cancel uli yun, min.
Alam mo, dalawang salve na yung the burn dito ni Dragon Knight and it's already really devastating for this DK kasi sabihin natin meron siyang 7 last hits, few experience on the side, ang dami na niya na-commit na net worth niya onto just sustaining the lane and already that's bad for the DK.
He knows that he needs his levels din siguro. Na parang, sige, weather ko muna kahit sabihin nating 5 creeps yung tinake nung dalawang salve na yon to actually buy. Pero kasi kapag nakuha niya yung Dragon's Blood niya, I think he will have a better time sustaining himself in the lane. Even without the resources.
Good news para sa Optic Gaming though is maganda yung farm ng Bloodseeker. Dahil nga mas emphasis, itong mga makakaupas sa taas. Basta stun mula kay PPD, Inner Vitality nga lang. Siyempre, maganda-ganda ang heal para kay Raven dito. We'll turn around for a little bit. Ayan, kumuha na nga siya ng kanyang Burning Spear. We'll go for... Actually, lagyan mo Fire and Will agad siya dito. 1+5 armor. Alam niya na maraming physical damage sa early stages ang lane na to sa top. Dahil nga naman sa nature ng Bloodseeker at nature din ng Vengeful Spirit. So, ayan. Ayan mo Fire and Will para mataas yung armor para yung Butters.
Pero di si Coco, mga kaibigan, magtitipi lang. Boulder Smash
Madulas
is there,
talaga.
pero a little too late.
Yeah.
2 swords from opposite teams.
Yeah.
Iba yung pinaplano nila dito.
Nagkakaplano na. Again, kasi may shrine na rin. So, yung ibang mga supports, merong way para makapag-sustain. Pero ito nahuli. At meron pa kasama mga skeleton. Samage with the 202 damage to the face. 33. Napahuli mo. At grabe, meron pang isang Bramble Maze doon sa inakyatan niya. Napakamalas nga naman. Just the frame, yung konting frame, alam mo yun, gilid na gilid, huli pa siya.
And that is the only way na makakatakas siya at makakapag-regen siya ng
Regen,
onting buhay.
yes.
Kasi kailangan niya magkaroon ng kailangan niya magkaroon ng enough time for the Dragon's Blood to
Distance,
actually
diba?
like give him
Little bit
life.
of HP, but yun, yan naman dahil doon. Masya kill, but up bottom, down bottom, nakakuha sila ng kill doon sa Earth Spirit. 3-2 ang ating score with a lot of units na tumutulak dito sa bot and yung Earth Spirit nag-TP sa mid. So, this is very unlikely a defense para sa Optic Gaming. Even si Samage dito naghahanap.
Naku si 33.
Nandito si
Ito ang
Raven. Naku po.
problema.
Ito yung problema. Daming magic damage nito. Tatry niya lumaban with Dragon's Blood. Teams. Mukhang siya yata ang gusto
Wala,
mag-secure
tinatakan na lang.
dito.
Tinatakan na lang.
lang.
Sige, okay na yan.
Inarkahan na lang. 33.
Bigay mo na
Ayun.
sa akin, sabi ni Raven.
Akin na
Bigay
yan.
niyo na sa akin. Kailangan ko ng farm. Hindi ako nakapag-build sa taas. Chinipuy-chipuy ako ng Bloodseeker.
They even have 4 heroes just to push down bottom lane. Katulad ng last game, paring Butters, ang emphasis para sa TNC is to take this early pushes. Kahit mga paisa-isang Torre Lanterns, sulit na rin.
And I mean, you're actually
no.
putting a lot of pressure sa sa mapa natin dito ngayon. Optic Gaming, they lost their first tier 1 tower, but in a sense din naman, nawala din yung kanilang tower dito. So it means Huskar dito
yes.
might actually go back and farm that lane.
Yeah. But you know, ang problema kasi, yung Huskar doesn't really want the towers falling down against him. As much as possible, gusto niya meron siya ng mga towers. But if ever nga may mag-dive, makapag-TP agad siya doon to help. But the arrow connects to sa Vengeful Spirit, Tims. Right to land the damage. Vengeful Spirit medyo makunat, pero si Armel, masakit naman yung damage. Able to get the kill onto the Venge. Sabay shrine na rin para sulit na sulit.
Sinusubukan dito ng Optic Gaming na sumabay dito sa strategy na ginagawa ng TNC. And as we all know, ang weird dito ngayon is hindi si Armel yung tumulong sa may baba or tumulong dun sa may side ni Sam H to take it down. It just opens up a lot of possibilities dito for Sam H. Alam naman natin Sam H, playmaker talaga tong playstyle niya. So, let's see.
3-4. TNC, asa nila pa rin ang kalamangan, but they have to hang on dun sa lead nila. Si CNC is actually having a great time as an invoker dito. Hindi ko alam, probably hindi na siya go for Midas dito. I think medyo ma-invoker players, hindi na nila talaga ginago yung Midas build. What they do is just to find kills using yung kanilang Sunstrike na para na rin, kung isipin mo, free Midas na rin, global pa. Kasi nakakuha nga naman sila ng gold doon. Tapos kapag nakuha nila yung last hit with the Sunstrike, nakakuha pa nila yung experience doon na solo. So, overall, para ka na rin nag-Midas without even having to spend the gold.
Si Kuko dito, tignan mo yung ginagawa. Oh. Talagang nagsusuko lang siya ng dito ng XP. I mean, alam mo din naman na yung mekana natin dito medyo mag-roam them. So, might as well get the XP. Don't leave a dead lane. Those are still resource. Even XP is a resource as well.
That's true. So, ito. Konting maneuver mula doon sa TNC papunta doon sa Bloodseeker. Maaabutan ba nila? And they will. Unang stun, may follow up na Curse Crown, may bedlam, may damage. Lahat na kailangan mo nandun na. Kompletos Ricardos. TNC scores the kill on the top net worth hero sa ating laban. May TP to defend this tower. And the thing with DK na offlane is, come level 6, may ambag pa rin talaga siya sa esports.
Card 33 mga kaibigan, trying to chip down the tower, but still they need to make this first dragon count. I think this is the perfect time for them to actually push. But Wraith Fire Blast will be thrown out. Andito yung Bramble Maze mga kaibigan. He is hexed, pero masyado siyang tanky. Kuku just going in for another right click, but still, wala naman siyang problema doon.
Andito na si Pycat, nakakaamoy siya ng dugo. Very fast, very quickly moving. Na makakalis doon si Tims. Nahuli dito yung DK. Araw hindi tatama. Pero may additional na stun doon and the Dragonite falls.
They didn't make the first dragon count. And
Agree.
that is bad for the side of OG. I mean, sa Optic Gaming. Just because you really want the Dragonite to get back the farm na nawala sa kanya dun sa pag-lane niya sa may bottom lane against the Wraith King. Although, sabihin natin dito na kahit pa paano, hindi siya namatay. Halos once lang ata or twice. But still, he's been buying a lot of resources. He's been buying a lot of regeneration. HP regeneration, mana regeneration, you know it, he bought it.
So, the majority yung net worth niya din na dedicate sa potions. And, again, potions don't give you stats. It gives you sustain for a little bit. Pero hindi mo yan pwedeng i-convert into kills. So look at the KDA, 202 for the Wraith King. Ito naman talaga gusto-gusto ko kay Samage. Every time na magkakaroon siya ng konting advantage man lang, always use it to make the plays for his team. May Sunstrike na kinasa actually. Somewhere. I guess to scout.
Getting vision for a bit.
Ito na. Isang rotation mula sa Optic na pop yung kanilang smoke. Dark Willow is being spotted here Yun na nga, silence agad pero nakapag-Shadow Realm before ma-silence. So, hindi sila makakuha ng opening doon. Samage already.
Si Dragon Knight dito, si
33.
33, medyo 3 din yung score niya.
Oo. 0-3 for 33. Dahil nga naman, sobrang na-pressure siya sa kanyang lane. Alakriti yung nilagay sa kanya. But there's no damage yet dun sa Torre. CCNC gets the last hit onto Raven from what I think is a Sunstrike connection. Na nandito, uy, okay. So na-snipe pala ni Kuya CCNC. Siguro kaya nga naman sila nag-invoker dito. Comfort play, parin Butters. It seems like CCNC really knows his invoker.
Yeah, and considering pa na you have someone who's going to stand around just because meron silang Rupture, that actually opens up a lot for him, especially kung Mirana yung mahuhuli dito. Armel, we know him as the main guy who to make the plays dito for the side of TNC. And if you actually take him down early, you're gimping the capability of TNC dito to fight.
Ayan, sa ating laban, konting kalamangan para sa TNC. Pero hindi pa tayo nakakita ng rotation na kasama yung Huskar. Siguro naghintay pa nga ng items. Eto na, kung makikita yung Invoker, eto na yung talon. May pana pa kasama, may stun pa. Hindi na kailangan i-layer. Pinagpatong-patong na nga dito. Yung stun, but it is enough to take out the Invoker.
20 attack speed ang kinuha dito mga kaibigan ng isang Wraith King. So expect a lot of push. And this is the power of a Wraith King mga kaibigan.
At taas nun, actually,
the innate power to push.
20 attack speed, level 10, at 13 minutes, ang taas na actually na mabibigay mo para sa isang hero like the Wraith King.
Look at the word placement dito by Kuku. Just having the guts to actually go in, to place that ward there, and just stand around kahit alam mo may dalawang hero na possible na pamatay sa'yo dito sa gubat mo.
He doesn't really care about the death. Pero ito, sa Magnetize, taken out Samage with the jump in vent. Spirit is down. Mapapatay siya for the first time. Nandito rin si Raven, 33. Trying to soak the damage pero masyado maraming damage. Ito na. Nasa na yung meatball dito just to take out the Wraith King and will be successful in doing so. I think yung gold-wise, okay pa yon para sa Optic. They still lost their DK. But they had a lot of net worth because of that.
And in a way, parang Wolf, hindi masama yung ginawa nila kasi knowing na may Dragon form doon, yung Dragon Knight, taking him down will actually delay the pushing capability na naman dito ng Optic Gaming.
Invisibility para kay Mel na kupos. Round number 2 yata para sa Invoker dito. Kuku, just to go on to this Bloodseeker na mas maganda nga naman patay dahil mas mayaman. Ikaw the Bloodseeker, Moonlight Shadow has been activated pero may dust na nakahanda. Terrorize will be there for the exit strategy ng TNC. And they will be happy with the takedown of the Bloodseeker for sure.
And the observer words mga kaibigan dito ng TNC is napakaganda considering that Kuku is the one who's actually making these kinds of calls. Maelstrom is now up for the Mirana. There are a lot of possibilities for TNC right now to do na pwede nila magawa.
Again, napag-usapan natin sa draft na yung early game talaga ay nandun sa side ng TNC draft-wise. Hindi ganun ka-perfect yung execution pero nakuha pa rin nila, nagawa pa rin nila yung kanilang goal sa early game. Ito na yung tanong, paano sila kakapit dito sa lead na to? Especially kung yung mayaman yung Invoker at yung Bloodseeker.
Pero kung presyones doon ni Armel, nakuha yung isang buong creep wave, may bounty rune pa siyang baon, tapos meron pa siyang pang regen. So technically, hindi na kailangan na umalis ng lane ngayon.
Ang sakit na rin yung damage siya dito with Maelstrom. Tapos, yung physical damage, syempre.
And this pushing, her pushing capability actually is better right now. Dahil lang doon sa Maelstrom niya.
Almost mapapatay yung Vengeful Spirit pero TNC had to back down. Merong nag-draw ng line papunta dun sa top. Pero mukhang yung TNC I think nagtatago lang sila dun. Just to bait out the haste rune.
Ito na, nakabawi na si Raven pala eh.
Yeah, Raven.
Meron na siyang armlet.
Yeah. Binote na yung haste rune ni Armel. Nag-smoke sila immediately. There's no ward to spot them out. Napakagandang kill nito if hindi aalis yung Invoker doon sa top. Pero alam mo naman, yung mga teams, kapag nakakita sila ng, actually pag wala silang nakita sa mapa, isa lang naman ibig sabihin nun, smoke. And they will just back down completely. Walang mahuhuli ng smoke dito ang TNC. So yung Optic sabi nila, sige tayo nga, try din natin. With all of the stuns that they have, ang ganda nga naman ding setup para sa Sunstrike. Ang question is, makakita ba sila ng kahit sinong target? Because it feels like TNC are already out of the way.
For the side naman ng Optic Gaming, paring Wolf, they're not really
Oh no.
trying to
Terrorize na! Napakagandang connection naman. Siyempre, lockdown ka dyan. May bana pang kasama. Meron dito ang Ghost Walk. Pero bakit wala silang detection?
That could have been a good kill. That could have been a big pick-off.
No. Always wing. Detection. Detection bago umaksyon. Sabi nga nila, paring Butters.
Sam H, alam mo, huwag ka didikit kay Manji masyado eh. Pero, ito, Sam H, ito yung sinasabi natin. Every time Sam H has a good game, parang lahat ng yung buong TNC, laning stage-wise, maganda man o hindi. As long as siya yung gumawa ng play, gumaganda talaga yung buhay nila.
Hold that thought as 33. Mukhang isasakripisyo niya ang kanyang buhay dito. Although mukhang i-jejipate niya ata nila dito mga sa TNC pero masyado na malalim dito si ES. The Earth Spirit goes down. Damage very low. Pero hindi rin siya pagkokomitan dito ng Optic Gaming dahil alam nila may resurrection lang din. Hindi tumama yung Breathe Fire pero okay lang. Nakite nila dito si Wraith King. Bloodright will take it down for the first time. Jumpin mula kay Raven. 33 definitely will fall. Visual Spirit tinamaan na Curse Crown and for sure makakuha ng double kill dyan. Si Raven.
You can't call it the Filipino Huskar.
Yep.
Kung wala lang to at shutdown mo to ng maaga tapos hindi siya nakabawi.
Correct.
And we all know that Raven is a very consistent player. Even though time and time again people try to shut him down, they really cannot. Kasi wala eh. It's his nature as a player.
Okay, he is known as the only Filipino carry na kahit anong ilang beses mo siyang durugin sa lane, nakakahanap ng farm. Siya yung pinakamagaling na farmer. At a certain point in his career, yun yung parang known sa kanya, di ba? The best Filipino carry farmer. And he's still doing what he has done best for the past few years. Ito to.
Lalapag
Zai,
ng word to eh.
I think gusto nga niya ring isolo tong si Tims pero meron ng Moonlight Shadow na ginamit dito ang TNC. They might spot 33 once again. Naku po. Ilang kamatayan ba ang kailangan bago ka matuto pa 33? Well, just backed up for a little bit. Sa Radiant Scan na mukhang pupunta ni Tims. At yun na nga. Alam ni Zai to. He knows that Tims is here. They will go for the instant magnetize. Sunstrike na tama na rin.
Lakas ng damage. Hindi naman na
Sobra
nabawasan
naman.
mga kaibigan dito si Dark Willow pero with that one Sunstrike, it was enough to actually get the kill. Pero dito mga kaibigan, they're just trying to go for the push. Sila Raven dito, wala naman silang pakialam eh. Medyo nahuli ako sa farm ko pero okay lang. I can just take the towers. I can be useful sa teammates ko eh kahit na alam mo yon medyo nag-struggle ako.
Ito na yung jump in silence agad. Pero try niya mag-TP kaso na-cancel nga lang. Gusto nila yung Raven. Ayaw nila masyado kay Samage. So nag-aabol pa rin sila dito. Samage will fall. Try to chase itong si Raven but Raven is already out of there. They'll be happy with a takedown doon sa Wraith King.
Pero ito, Mekana, with the pause. Armel, ano nangyari sa kanila dito?
BKB na excited for Invoker. Much needed na item, tingin ko. Wala masyadong tago sa BKB dito for TNC. Actually, totally wala. So, they will have a good chance to fight. Okay, ito na. 6,000 network lead for TNC. Isang pick-up sa Optic Gaming ang nagbibigay sila ng konting space dito sa ating mapa. So, despite them having a good amount of lead dito, hindi naman total domination para sa TNC. May fighting chance pa rin ng Optic unlike the previous game na napanood natin.
And Zai, hindi ko nararamdaman si Zai ngayon, sadly. First
I
game,
guess.
hindi ko siya naramdaman.
Hindi na rin kasi talaga uso yung roaming ngayon. There's a reason kung bakit na uso yung 2-1-2, kung bakit hindi na favored ang mga roamers. Majority because of the fact na hindi na nga sila gano'ng ka-effective. Pero ito, naku po, naisa nila si Kuku. Lion will be taken out. Na-punish after niya mag-deny. And this Zai, positioning himself on a cliff.
Paikat dito,
Kita niya rin si
na.
Samich dito eh. But yeah, BKB 4 Paikat like you mentioned.
Samich, alam niya din there's something fishy na napapansin niya sa mapa na parang hindi kompleto dito yung Optic Gaming. Their spirit is missing, hindi nila nakikita. Nandito pala sa may taas, just acting out as a ward sa tabi ng isang ward.
We'll just use... I think yung kaya siya pumwesto doon para malaman kung may ward ba doon. Kasi kung nilagay niya yung sarili niyo doon, tapos may pinuntahan siya agad, ibig sabihin lang may vision doon yung kalaban. Very smart play from Zai, but up top, try defend ni PP ditong lane na to, but because of the fact na Vengeful Spirit lang siya, hindi naman siya i-go ng TNC. TNC will just be happy in clearing out the clip wave.
Pero ito, they will go for the Moonlight Shadow. Tignan natin kung anong mangyayari.
Double damage rune.
Nakakuha pa si Arme.
Raven, nag-precast ng Inner Vitality dito. Nakita nila si PPD. Will they go for the jump in? Well, not. As I think medyo na... they kind of revealed themselves there. Na parang binigay nila na, uy, may nangyayari masama dito. TNC, not gonna get a score. They'll just go for the Roshan.
Yes, I think this is a good move. Kung gusto nyo pumilit ng laban yung Optic Gaming dito,
Dito mama yung pana.
possible pa rin naman yun. Sunstrike will connect though. Alam nila mga kaibigan nandito to. And si Vengeful Spirit going in there.
Even the kill! My goodness! Down na dito si Red King for the first time. Na-jump in from 33. Nauli na dito si Raven. May pana na tumama dito. Para si Raven nasa gitna. He will be punished. Ngayon si Savage naman na susunod. Pangalawang buhay. Pero kukunin pa rin ng Optic Gaming yan. Can they even get more? Armel, little bit of damage. Meron pa siya dalawang charges na leap. Pero may jumping lighter 3.
It won't even
Tumama na
matter.
rin. Yun na nga. Tatlo ang nakuha ng Optic Gaming. Sama mo na yung Roshan. Na-tip pa siya dito sa kanyang mga teammates.
Paramdam ko kung ako, kampi ko din si Sai dito, lahat ng tip ko binigay ko sa kanya.
Tatlong, kung walang cooldown, tatlong sunod-sunod na tip.
I mean, kung iisipin mo, men, yung ginawa ni Zay na yun was actually enough to make them stay into the game. Kasi yung pressure na pinapakita ngayon ng TNC in terms of getting the towers,
Eto na.
sobrang ganda. He got the kill, he got the Aegis.
So, pera, Aegis, at hindi pa niya nabigay yun sa kalaban. Ito, napatay pa na si Raven. It was a long fight. But ito na naman, laban na naman. Pero this time, si Invoker yung nakuha nila dito. That is, yun may kill on the Invoker. Medyo out of position. Nakalinya sila na parang trend just to take out the Vengeful Spirit. And that is gonna be the second kill, for TNC. Zai trying to run away. He'll be able to do so. Kaya nga lang, dalawang crucial kill pa rin yun. Especially dun sa Invoker, paring Butters.
Kamunti ka na doon mahuli ng Hicks dito si Earth Spirit. But then again, kulang yung range yata talaga ng Lion for that.
Yeah. And I think kakagamit lang yata din ng stun. Probably.
Ang ganda din ng dynamic ng Dragon Knight Invoker. With the Dragon's Tail, parang ang daming na-open sa possibilities. But
Set
the
up
most
din
common one is the
Sunstrike.
Sunstrike.
Bihirap mga tayo makita ng Meteor. It's not like it's needed so far. Kita niyo yung mga items dito ng mga teams. Halberd on to Raven. Kaya medyo makunat-kunat din siya with evasion, stats, and then syempre, in this arm na mechanic, BKBs din doon sa Bloodseeker. And Invoker also, I think, lapit na siya sa kanyang BKB. Is one component away. Yung recipe na lang.
And alam din ng Optic Gaming dito na din siya sa Battle of BKBs. Like, you have the Huskar, you have the Wraith King, so they're going to be in your face. Meron kayo Lion dito, and the Lion with the enemies with the BKB, he is rendered useless kasi hindi niya magamit yung buong kit niya just to control them. Dark Willow on the other hand, ganun din. So I do think na itong Optic Gaming item progression is going really well for them.
BKB next na pick up din para sa Dragon Knight. And yung Dragon Knight dito, naging sort of a utility Dragon Knight na din. Hindi man nakakaroon na push. At least siya yung pupunta, magbi-blink in, na magsisok ng damage, and the stuns are also there. Actually, yung stand dito ng DK maganda rin versus TNC kasi if you're TNC, ayaw mo naman mag-commit pa ng BKB sa Huskar, ayaw mo naman mag-commit pa ng BKB sa Wraith King kasi mabibigilan ng sobra-sobra yung item progression nila.
Pero kapag nakakuha ka ng mga Dragon Tail na gano'n, yung tipong nagko-connecta talaga, pero ramdam ko, hindi rin siya hindi rin nagmamatter dito for TNC na makapag-BKB dun sila agad no?
Maunahan din naman sila.
Maunahan kayo just because he has a dagger. And sobrang instantaneous nung Dragon Tail animation.
Bloodseeker kukuha dito, paring butters, ng disarm. Sobrang ganda. Pero ito, iuna na siya. Kukuha with the blink in, may stun, may damage, BKB abot pa, hindi. Even through the stun, even through the double stun and the silence, ito si Zai, merong magnetic ginamit, buyback mula sa Bloodseeker. Ito na nga na naman, talon. Sunstrike will be there. Pero di, actually, masyadong advance mag-isip. Yung Sunstrike may swap.
Oh!
Pero tropa niya pala yun.
Sinwap niya yung tropa niya.
Para mas sana. But that is a takedown on the Huskar in exchange for a buyback na hindi masyadong kailangan.
He actually bought back, no?
Yeah.
Just to try and help. Pero that is technically a one-man pick-off and a buyback.
Ang laki actually. Sobrang setback niya dito. About 1,000 gold. Kasi alam ko 1-4 na yung pera niya kanina before dying. Tapos napabuyback siya ngayon to 400. Kasi malapit na siya dun sa halberd niya kanina. So, laking setback na actually for the Bloodseeker. And Raven will be more than happy to take the trade.
On the other hand, paring Wolf, Wraith King dito almost up with his Radiance. And Sacred Relic na nabili niya, only 1,350 more gold will be enough to secure him that ever-needed Radiance sa lineup na to. Especially if you want to push.
It's very much true. Kasi split push, dadating yung point na kailangan mo nang i-answer yung push ng kalaban. At the same time, kailangan mo rin mag-shove para at least mapigilan mo mag-snowball yung kalaban. And if you look at the line of the TNC, sino lang ba makagawa nun? Mirana lang. And Mirana alone, hindi magiging enough yun. So, I guess that's why the Radiance is gonna be the next item purchase for Sam H.
And Kuko dito, medyo tamang farm lang. I mean, he has his dagger dito. Hindi siya nag-struggle. Katulad nung nangyari nung mga previous matches nila. He's finding his rhythm as a captain and as a player as well. Kumbaga, the dynamics of him actually being the captain, katulad nga na sinabi mo, he knows how to play the game of the core. So, mas madali yung transition. Although, kailangan mo din aralin yung wording and stuff. Pero, alam mo yun, may isang aspect ka nang nakukuha.
Is this Blood Rage actually is a DK para makapag-push out siya ng wave na mas mabilis. So, Altara sa gitna, shoved then by members of Optic Gaming. Roshan is gonna be up in 1 minute plus a 3-minute random factor. Kasi nga naman, after nung 8 minutes na sure, merong variable timing from 0 seconds to 3 minutes. Ito na, nilabas na mga skeleton. They will try to push the bottom lane. Pero sabi din ng Optic, kung nagpupush kayo ng isa, magta-try namin i-shove yung dalawa. Sandwich will even have to TP back. Medyo makati na rin. And Invoker went for the double Forge Spirit talent. Siguro dahil gusto niya rin tumulak dito as much as he can.
Ang hirap din no? Kung ikaw yung TNC ngayon. Although ang ganda ng laning stages nyo, nagulpin nyo yung Dragonite. Pero Dragonite kasi is one of those heroes na walang item o may item. Although mas maganda may item syempre.
Oo.
Pero pagiging innate niya na tanky. Pero dito sa baba mga kaibigan, medyo chine-chip down yung towers. That is huge damage. Considering na walang hero doon.
Sobrang free damage mula dun sa TNC. Medyo late lang na rin na-realize ng Optic na kailangan nila mag-back. Mga ganyang mga maliliit na bagay, if you think about it, they pile up, and all of a sudden, magugulat ka na lang, bakit sobrang bilis na mapupush yung tutorial natin? Yun pala, hindi mo napansin na unti-unti silang nasa-chunk down. Little bit of damage, jump in mula kay CCNC, grabe. Isang decisive na blink in dito mula kay CCNC para mapatay ng ating Mirana. Eh, mapapaisip ka talaga, really, kabisado yata talaga ni CCNC yung Invoker this time. And ayun, massive tip zone kay Armel.
Nahuli na si Armel dito, bigla na nilang pinagtitipan.
Actually kasi naman, si Armel yung nag-tip din kanina. Kay
sa bagay.
Tamang ganti.
They don't have the Dragonite in the vicinity, right?
But it's
Oh, yun.
fine.
He does have his dragon form, and Elder Dragon form. Can just use that
Oh,
off the tower.
offensive glyph dito, paring Butters. Dahil alam nila na meron silang siege glyph. So yun, dahil doon mapapatumba yung Torre. I think ginamit din yata nila yung Alacrity or Blood Rage. Ayun o, may Blood Rage nga naman kanina yung cart. At ang kati niyan, Alacrity, Blood Rage sa Torre. Sa siege grip against sa Torre. Ang sakit nun parang Thursby.
Pero ito medyo nag-ibang ihip ng hangin natin ngayon. Kung kanina TNC ang pumipili ng mga gusto nila ng laban, ngayon I think Optic is getting the upper hand. And I do think na mas maganda yung pinapakita nila ngayon kaysa sa kanina.
Definitely. Sobrang nagbago dito yung complexion ng Optic Gaming. Even compared to sa kanila mga previous games, alam natin na struggling talaga yung Optic Gaming dito sa group stage ng TI. They really need to pick up the slack. Ito na, BKB purchased by the DK. Meron na rin BKB, by the way, yung ating Huskar.
Pero tingnan mo yung skeleton, so.
Ang kati niyan talaga. You need Crimson Guard, to be honest, laban dun sa mga skeletons na yan. Look at this, damage is 37. 35 to 40. Kati rin, you have like 8 times 35, that's a lot. 70 times 4, that's... Hindi, pero mamaya na yan, dahil ito, igugo na nila. First nila, pero may swap para iligtas. Terrorize kinasa na dito, tinamaan nga lang yung Invoker. Invoker alone, that is the Vengeful Spirit down for the count. CCNC activating the BKB to run away. Patay nila yung DK din. To moment, so 2 down on the side of Optic. Yung isa nag-buyback, Sunstrike will be there. Kuku, nasaktan si Kuku doon. Will be smelled by the bloodthirst of this Bloodseeker. Pero syempre, wala na rin makakuha ng kill doon. Kailangan nilang i-heal yung...
Force staff.
Kuku. Ito na. Mukhang ito natin yung Roshan na magiging successful ang TNC. They're taking it really quickly. Katin ng damage sila dito.
May cheese pa to.
Aegis and cheese, correct. Second Roshan of the game.
Malaking bagay
TNC,
ito.
napakalaking bagay. Too late to the party yung there's a smoked 3 members of Optic to jump in. Just on the creeps. Wala silang DK. They can easily defend though with Invoker.
Yeah. I do think so, pero dito sa may gitna, they will actually try to take down the
Ayun,
2 tower.
pinapatay nila creepscaping na lang dito para sa Optic Gaming. They know that they can fight it head on at lalaban sila sa isang laban na medyo lamang sila.
Yeah.
At least they are at the advantage. Oh, go nila dito. Naku po. There's the stuns. And I think they will take it for the first time.
Buti may
Cheese
cheese.
forced. Sabay mamba out mula sa members ng Optic Gaming PPD. Naku po. Almost.
Kamuntikan. Pero
Very
ito
perfect.
in terms of tower control dito, I do think na TNC rather, sila pa rin na may lamang. Kasi kung isipin mo, yung mga batgo nila dito nakokontrol na din ng Optic. And looking at the vision battle, although wala naman, ang daming vision na nilalagay dito ng TNC. But hold that thought, paring Wolf.
O yun na nga, gagawin nila dito. If there's a swap, this would be great. Pero hindi, may BKB, walang swap. Available yung defensive din na ginamit. Patay pa rin yung Invoker nonetheless. The Terrorize is there. Maganda-ganda ang pagkagamit ng Zona, the members of Optic Gaming. The jumping from Raven, even with low health. Na-disarm nga lang siya dito with Pycat with the BKB. Kaya nga lang patay pa rin. Tumama pa rin yung pana. So Pycat will fall. Definitely after this one, no mana, no life. Even the gem on the ground claimed by TNC.
Pero alam mo, paring Wolf, kahit sabihin mo yung TNC dito, they're having problems on actually just soak up the damage na ginagawa dito ng Optic. Alam pa rin nila talaga kung paano lumaban eh. Yun yung tingin kong problema ng Optic dito. They're not really fighting in a way na gusto nila lagi. It's more of like, sige, lumalaban yung TNC, pasok lang tayo. Ganun na yung plano nila eh.
Well, the plan worked. Parin Butters. Tier 3 down sa mid. Barracks upcoming. Bloodseeker with the buyback. DK TP in. Ayaw nila ibigay yung kahit sinong barracks dito. Pero patay yung Earthshaker. BKB. Activated by 33. Naku po, tinatalunan lang siya dito. Rage will be there. Bloodright, I mean. Dalawa yung na silence. Rapture, ginamit na rin.
Kumatok na rin dito ng TNC, mga kaibigan.
Eto
Pero
na.
ito,
Sunstrike na tama for sure kay Raven pero makunat ko na
Lumaban
siya dito.
na lang!
Lumalaban
Laban na
na lang! Laban na lang, kuya! Wala na siyang Aegis dito pero okay lang. Napatay pa rin naman yung DK stun doon sa ating Raid King.
kinuha
will
niya na
fall.
lang. Kinuha niya na lang yung range rocks.
Noble sacrifice by Sam H. Really paying off dahil sa na-commit dito ng Optic Gaming Terrorize. It's gonna hit pretty well.
If that arrow hit,
Mas lalong masama yan.
meron deads na invoker ngayon.
I agree. Ang lambot ng invoker natin dito. At pa sabihin mo may BKB, Aghanim's Blink siya. And he's top of the net worth sa kanyang team. Lambot pa rin. Dali pa rin niyang patayin, parang Butters.
Yeah, and CCNC, he needs to make the plays. I mean, you are the invoker of this game. You need to set up the tempo for your team. And CCNC, I really think that he's not playing poorly, but he could do better. Yun
Yeah.
yung akin.
Overall sa team din kasi medyo may ramdam mo yung disconnect mula sa members ng Optic
Oo.
Gaming. As compared to the TNC, na sobrang ganda ng kanilang chemistry dito. Sobrang ganda kanilang execution. Every time want to go on a target, alam nila kung sino i-focus, alam nila yung target selection nila maganda. Teamfight integrity is top of the charts. So TNC, ngayon, 19,000 yung kanilang kalamangan. Even if they smoke this time to approach Optic Gaming, that is definitely devastating versus Optic Gaming kasi nakomit na nga yung mga buybacks mula dun sa green wall natin.
And dagger dito, mga kaibigan, for teams, that is going to actually be good. Kasi kung iisipin mo, if he has this mobility and he can actually play around dun sa area na kaya kanyang abutin, you are going to have a hard time. Pero the stun, mga kaibigan,
Lahat
Sunstrike
ng
dito,
stun, ibabato
lahat
nila lahat,
binato.
pero
Pero he's
Boy,
still not dead. Oh my goodness.
Ito na.
Natankiness. Pero
Oh,
ito-
Zai with the jump in. Magnetize kasama yung mga BKB yung TNC dito. So, shutdown lang nila din yung Earth Spirit. Earth Spirit's down for the count. Mababa ang 23 damage. Mukhang siya mamamatay dito. He will fall. Kaso yung Invoker, napatay na ni Armel. Meron na killing spree. Try nilang kumuha ng return kills dito. Arrow will fly.
Si
Pero si 33 na trap
nahuli.
na. Nahuli na doon sa may punuan. Raven will get the job done. At nahuli pa nga yung Bloodseeker dito. Naku po.
No more
Teams with the
BKB.
blink dagger. Ito yung sinabi mo kanina.
Shadow Realm. Oh!
Shadow Realm sa mga 3-pointer mula kay Teams. Double kill para sa
And I think
kanya.
that is a GG.
That is a GG. 5 down on the side of Optic. 2-0 for TNC on their way doon sa taas ng groupings nila, paring Butters.
Alam mo, ang TNC dito, kung paano nila nilaro yung